are you going to be playing in 2022? That's what's all on my mind, because 2021, I spent a huge amount of time playing pinball. The AtGames Legends pinball, great product, absorbed a huge amount of my gaming time in 2021. I do not think that it will be the same in 2022. I'm going to still play a lot of pinball, I'm sure, especially with Pinball FX coming out. To be honest, I'd like to see with this iiRcade, I'd like to see some more pinball on there. I know. Look at the side of this thing. Right here could be pinball buttons. I know. People are saying, why would you play pinball on an arcade cap? I get it. But I'd like to see some pinball on this thing. I would. Going to hear more about iiRcade from me in 2022 as it continues. But I want to know about you. What are you playing? What do you think you're going to be playing in 2022? Me? I'm going to be playing whatever comes out that's reasonably priced. I bought one game in 2021 that was more than $50, or at $50, and that was New World from Amazon. I did look at several. Forza 5, I looked at that, didn't get it because I don't really have a racing wheel currently. And to me, racers, you just almost got to have a racing wheel. It's not the same with a controller. And I didn't want to go all out and buy a bunch of racing stuff for essentially one game. So maybe there's going to be some racing mods to certain cabs. Will be something I'm going to be paying attention to. So maybe I do love the racing genre, but I almost need a steering wheel. It's just difficult for me to do it with a controller and arcade controls. I do play some, do enjoy some, but I got to wait and see on that. So I'm not sure racing is going to be it. Casual games, I'm sure some of those will get my time. There's some Steam games. I mean, they just went through this winter sale and I bought a bunch of games there. I just bought a bunch of pinball, ironically enough, just said pinball. And I'm going to buy more arcade games. I think this is 2022. That's where I'm going to be leaning more. I'm going to be going more the arcade direction, probably because I bought dozens and dozens of games for the iiRcade. I've only played like 25 or 30 of them, but I have quite a bit more. So I think I'm going to be getting more into playing those games and working through them. And some of them I've already played. Some of them I've already beaten before, like Dragon's Lair, but I have it on now on the arcade. And I just think I'm going to go back through and re-enjoy some of these games. A lot of shooters on this platform. I'll have a lot more to say about iiRcade in the future. Hopefully I'll be going on Jeff Rainwater's show in a month or two. Who knows? Some early this year, first quarter. Me personally, I've got a lot of work to do offline in my offline job that doesn't allow me to play games always. It does when things are going right, but when I'm shorter on people, which is the phase I'm going into, I have some really good people that are, one's going to climb mountains, another he's going out, leaving the industry entirely. I have another that's promoting, always a good thing when somebody on your team gets promoted to better. I wholly support that. But I've got to train some new people, and that's going to take me away from the gaming scene. So what's the takeaway from that? I'm going to probably be much less on Discord. The last couple of years, I've spent a lot of time on Discord. I think I'm going to go back to some other more common, more noteworthy communities, like probably Facebook. I know, cringe Facebook. Probably Twitter, where I have thousands of followers on Twitter. Different places. YouTube, maybe a little bit more. I don't know. I made about 1-2 videos a month. This isn't really completely my bag here, but it's a good place to talk about games. Like right now, my curiosity is, what does everybody think they're going to be playing in 2022? What game? I mean, I find out about games from other people. So I'm going to go some other places that I haven't been spending hardly any time. Like Facebook, I hardly spend any time there the last, 10 years. So I'm going to go there, I think, in 2022, spend a little more time there, try to see if I can learn some different games or learn about people who are playing different games and check that scene out. Also, again, YouTube, perhaps Instagram. I have an account, but I've never really done anything there. And some other places. Not that I'm abandoning Discord, but my presence in Discord will be dramatically less than what it's been the past few years, other than using it for voice gaming. It's a great place to go for voice gaming. You want to set up, get with friends, get your voice on while you're playing these games. It's great. Because to me, this is all about playing games. I want to have more time to play games. I want to play games more. I want to get better at the games I'm not good at. So bottom line, I wanted to keep this short, under 6 minutes. What are you playing in 2022? What do you think you'll be playing in 2022? Perhaps some games you're looking forward to. What's your price point for games? For me, got to be sub like $20, under $20. And that's sort of like under $10, under $5. I'm going into like immediate purchase mode. But when it starts getting above $20, $30, $40, $50, I'm much more critical about whether or not I'm going to buy it at that price. I'm going to wait for sales. That's what I typically do. Not that I'm cheap. I spent thousands and thousands of dollars on games over the years. Tens of thousands of dollars. Really, if you look at all the consoles and everything else I've bought. I think just in this room, there's several $1,000s. But anyway, I'm over 6 minutes. I lied. Anyway, please tell me what you're doing in the comments below. Get down. Tell me what games I should be playing. Because I know there's some I'm missing that you're playing right now and I should be playing. I'm all about it. Tell me about it. Have a great 2022. We'll see you again soon.